Church of Dunstan was built around 1100. In 1391, the new south aisle was added, and it was repaired in 1631. The Great Fire of London severely damaged it in 1666. Tourists, they're not familiar with a 1,000-year-old ruin. It's really just a short distance from the Tower of London. It was dedicated to St. Dunstan after the construction of the Saxon Church in the 12th century. He was a monk in the 10th century who rose through the ranks to become Archbishop of Canterbury. It was originally built during Norman times, and it's located halfway between the Tower of London and the London Bridge. Despite the fact that the Great Fire destroyed the church, it was faithfully restored and rebuilt between 1695 and 1701, and it's topped with an amazing steeple designed by Sir Christopher Wren. Sir Christopher Wren was a highly regarded English architect, as well as an astronomer, geometer, and mathematician physicist. After the Great Fire of London in 1666, he rebuilt 52 churches in the city, including what is considered his masterpiece, St. Paul's Cathedral. Wren also designed the Royal Hospital Chelsea and the old Royal Naval College in Greenwich, and the south front of the Hampton Court Palace. Wren's designs were inspired by the Gothic style, in which the main body of the church was built, but he used materials that were not available during the Middle Ages. St. Dunstan's was deemed to be so unstable at one point, it actually had to be demolished and rebuilt. David Lang, then architect to the Board of Customs, designed it in the Perpendicular style with assistance from William Tite. Greenling Gibbons, an impressive master woodcarver, graced the restored church, as did an organ transferred from St. Albans Abbey in 1818. Greenling Gibbons, he's an Anglo-Dutch sculptor and master woodcarver best known in England for his work on Windsor Castle and Hampton Court Palace, St. Paul's Cathedral, and many London churches. In January 1821, the church reopened for worship. It was 115 feet long, 65 feet wide. It could seat 600 to 700 people. And Sir Christopher Wren's tower, it was retained in the new structure. However, during the Blitz in 1941, the church was severely damaged. Over 1 million London homes have been destroyed by the end of the Blitz, including much of the old Saxon Church. Wren's tower and steeple, though, miraculously survived. But all that remained of the church were the north and south walls. After the war, with much of London in ruins, the long process of rebuilding began. St. Dunstan in the east remained in ruins, though. The City of London Corporation decided in 1967 to convert the bombed-out shelter of the church into a public garden, and that opened in 1970, and it's still open today. So the next time you're in London, take a short walk between the Tower of London and London Bridge and stop by and see this amazing place. You'll actually see trees growing through windows. Flowers are all over the place. It's a beautiful garden. These are interesting things with JC.